Howdy folks, this is Turtle, and welcome back to TEW 2016. Last time we booked the first Nitro, and now it's time for the first Thunder. They're both A shows, so basically equal importance, so let's see how this one goes. We kick off with NWO in the ring once again. They want in the world title match, considering they can't be in the tag title match. So we're gonna put Kevin Nash in the world title match, and then Terry Funk comes out, says they'll have to go through him. It'll be Kevin Nash versus Terry Funk in the main event. After that, there's a commercial, and then we cut to the Revolution. They're doing their typical anti-American shtick, and then Perry Saturn says something funny because that's sort of his thing in the group. And in a poor match, Rick Steiner defeated Dean Malenko in 11:26 by pinfall with Flying Bulldog. They don't have good chemistry. Rick Steiner and Dean Malenko don't anyway. That gets a 53. Canyon is an interview in which he taunts whoever did Guerrera. I may be Champagne Canyon, but there's one liquid I don't like, and that's juice. Specifically, the juice, Juventud Guerrera. And he references the fact that he won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title by hitting Liger with a bottle of tequila and all that jazz. So yeah, that gets 49. David Flair rants about Medusa again. And we go straight into a TV title match. In a terrible match, David Flair defeated Kaz Hayashi in 5:56 by pinfall. No, by submission, rather. During the match, we also had Crowbar run and attack Kaz. David Flair makes defense number 1 of the TV title. The powers that be have a meeting with Bam Bam Bigelow, basically saying, you know what to do, right? You know what to do. And Norman Smiley, the hardcore champion, is hanging out backstage when he is confronted by Hugh Morris. Hugh Morris mocks Norman Smiley and says that his win against Mang at Starrcade was a fluke. And challenges him later for a hardcore title match, and Norman is scared out of his mind as usual. DDP is getting ready for his match later on, and Kimberly is just there, and Diamond Dallas Page leaves the locker room, and Total Package seems to be stalking Kimberly yet again. In a decent match, alright, 74, Diamond Dallas Page defeated the Cat in 10:26 by submission. So, yeah, DDP having a good performance against the Cat, and has a 73. Vampiro cuts a promo on Big Tony Johnson, basically saying he got the jump on me before, but I'll show him what real pain is. Into a Filthy Animals promo. It's mostly Conan just talking. He's talking about creative control, about how they're just puppets from the powers that be, and they're gonna kick their asses in their match next week, and they'll go on to win the tag belts. Okay, in a terrible match, Norman Smiley defeated Hugh Morris in 4:55 by submission with the Norman Conquest. During the match, we also had Crowbar to check Smiley. What's Crowbar doing out there? And Norman Smiley makes defense number 1 of the WCW Hardcore title. Okay, so I know you're not suited to hardcore matches, Norman. I have a plan for this. And Crowbar attacks Norman Smiley and has and holds the hardcore title up high. Maybe he wants the hardcore title. In an extremely short match, Mang defeated Chavo Guerrero Jr. at 334 by pinfall with a super kick. Now, most of this match was probably just Chavo trying to sell Mang, like, probably some sort of hair care product, since Mang had that giant fro at the time. But yeah, it's since Chavo's gimmick at the time was a salesman. So yeah, Mang with a 65. Get to 60. Kevin Nash in an interview hyping up his match with Terry Funk that's about to go on next. Not much to say about that. In a decent match, Kevin Nash defeated Terry Funk at 11:25 by pinfall of the Jackknife Powerbomb following interference from Bam Bam Bigelow. So this is what Bam Bam was there for. That's what the powers that be was talking to Bam Bam about. All right then, and in the final segment, I thought that would have done better. Basically, end of the show brawl. NWO is getting up with Terry Funk, and then Flair, Booker, and Benoit show up to even the odds, and there's a big old schmoz. '63. We didn't gain any popularity, and the show lost its popularity in 11 regions. The general feeling is that WCW don't have enough interesting storylines going on. That's fine. Work in progress. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, and the like, and I'll see you next time.